Ah, after a long day of work I finally finished a house. And a little garden. But now it's time to put tools away and have a good night's rest to get ready for the day of tomorrow. See ya. What happened? Where am I? What is this gear? Huh? Have I slept for so long? What? Ah, I think I'm starting to remember. Hi there, and welcome to this server tour. I am ready. Well, I'm literally ready, but the in-game name is also ready. And I'll be taking you through our private server located here on this map, which has been going on from March 2020 till now, 17,000 days and counting. And I will show you a little bit of what we achieved so far and also what's more on the agenda for future projects. About 10 people have bases on this server, which we won't be showing all due to reasons, I guess. Either not finished or not wanting to show. It's fine. So I'll take you through some of the bases that, well, they're not done yet. It's all a work in progress, so to say. Ever expanding, never tired of building. But with that said, let's move on to the first base. Well, not really a base, more of a hub that branches off towards all the different bases. Mainly to have an area to fly through, spawn-proofed, and at ancient debris level to make mining a little bit easier. And then it branches off like this to all the other bases. And the first stop is at Tasha's base. She's quite a builder, as you can see. A lot of buildings in different styles as well. Under the same team. Quite a Harry Potter fan, as I may add. Do you notice? She started with a couple of houses and kind of moved on to an imperium, so to speak. Why did I mention Harry Potter? Well, the next bit is kind of themed that way. And now a little speed up to get back to the Nether portal, because these builds are getting pretty big, as you can see. So getting to the portal to portal around the base kinda takes some time. But now we're onwards to the next base. And the next base belongs to the Noble Savage, who mostly built the Nether hub and also here another style of building, right? This is the guy who mainly gets up the government, which you can see over there in the distance, at which we will have a closer look. It is all took a lot of planning. The City Hall mainly is the main part of the town at the moment, with of course room for aggressive expansion. Let me quickly get rid of some of this dirt that the Endermen leave around. So there are many council rooms, so to say. Not yet occupied, but the villagers will get there. There is a basement, but we will leave that for now. Maybe in another video. So, a lot of calculation went into this square as well, with the glazed terracotta flooring. But you know, sometimes calculations are hard, right? You can See that at these two towers had to be broken down, built up again. More lapis, less lapis. Maybe a couple shulkers more lapis. Who knows? Moving on to base 3. Well, base Roman Empire, of course. As we drop down from the portal. That's a first. Oh well. It's cute. Not that big yet, but it will come. By Stay 2. With the catchphrase, it's a phase. It's a phase on, it's a phase off. Then there is a couple days of intense building and resource gathering, and then there is a week of not doing anything. Probably coming up with designs for the custom trees, gorgeous. And of course the horse and its rider with gold blocks to show off, I guess. Well, it's working. So for the next base I just had to show the tunnel as well. This is all built at around Y14, 15 and up to like the Y20-ish. So there were a lot of lava lakes that had to be removed. So now we move on to the base of Matthew, who lives in a jungle with the Maya temples. Or Maya inspired temples, I should say. This terrain is quite special because, as you can see, it's in a mushroom biome. Which we know there is mycelium that grows there. So all the grass blocks had to be, not all had to be placed by hand, but a lot had to be placed by hand to make sure the grass spread against the mycelium. With the inside of this temple being of also a lava pit. If you're not careful, you will burn. I'm gonna leave up to you to decide if that happened before or not. Let me know. Getting out is always a little bit of a trick. You have to be a very, very decent elytra user to get through. Next base. Next base. By... oh, I can't really pronounce the name correctly. Anytime I try, I mess up, so I'll put it on screen. That's probably easier. For this guy, having a house is too mainstream. You know, everybody has a house. So he decided, I'm gonna live in his wall. It's way fancier. Way fancier. But look at the detail. Look at the details. It's beautiful. Fairly close to his friend, which we will take a closer look at in a few moments. With also a basement filled with villagers for the trading. Because, well, you need trading, right? Always need trading. And here they are secure against raids, mainly. Which of course can be devastating to your trades if you're not careful enough. But just really nice the color combinations. Which brings us to the following base of IJsbrand. Which is medieval styled, as you might have guessed already. We had a grand opening with fireworks, but the fireworks are gone. But that's okay, it was a terrific show. With, of course, the grain fields. And the detail this guy can put, not only on the outside but the inside of his builds as well. It Oh, I mean, the mine as well as the archer skeleton. Could please stop shooting? Thanks. Thanks very much. Just amazing what people can build with a little church and an inn. This guy is also the founder of the Salmon God clan, whatever that may be, some sort of new religion. And here's what I mean with the inside. I mean, there's a bed, there's a chest, there's a crafting table, even a lantern, and some flowers outside. It's just beautiful. Anyway, we're gonna have a quick pit stop at this bed, and then we are gonna move on to the next base. And again, new player, new tunnel design. As you can see, all the tunnels are kind of designed as well to be fly through instead of walk through, because it's about a 700 block travel through the nether. And now we have arrived at my base, which is not done yet, as you can probably tell, which is typical for my kind of building style. I really like to start new big projects, like digging out a huge cave and then stop halfway. And then, because I get bored of it, and then I take a couple of weeks off and then I start building again. Same here. On the right side of the gate there is a wall, but on the left side, well, you may notice there is no wall yet. As we move over these farmlands, we arrive at the raid base with all the beacon coverage, some villagers, and here we're able to do all the raids we desire for, well, totems or emeralds, whatever you would like to get out of the raids. But other than this, that's mainly all the bases on this server. But there is one last thing I would like to show you. It's not quite a base, just like the Nether hub, but it's a different type of hub where a lot of time is spent. Can you guess what it is? Leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about without peeking to the next part. Did you guess it? Did you guess? It is a farm hub where most of the farms are located on the server, with some water elevators to get a better view, which always takes longer than expected to get up there. Within all 4 wind directions there are all different kind of farms. An iron farm which is working, but not to its full capacity. And then we have a trading hall where all the rest of the villagers are located and rehabilitated. As we slowly fly over. This villager trading hall was designed to hold up to, I believe, 600 villagers per level. But we noticed that with the amount of villagers that are already here, 600 might lag too much. So the build got halted, and instead the focus was on getting an optimal balance between lag and a decent amount of villagers, which also has a little maintenance area for the builders and the gatherers to kind of leave the shulker boxes behind the scenes. There are a lot of different farms, but there is no time right now to show them all. But if you like, we can make a separate video about that. Alright, that concludes the server tour. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. if you want to see more content, and leave us a comment. Which base did you like most? Anyway, I'm ready to say goodbye and wish you a great day.